There are two kinds of politicians. There are power politicians and there are justice politicians. And Valerie Ervin is a justice politician.
No one has spoken as eloquent, as frequently, and as loud about the inequalities and the challenges than Valerie.
Fighting hunger, fighting poverty, just advocating for those whose voices are just beginning to be articulated and heard.
Valerie has always listened to the kids who don't have school lunches in the summertime, and to the parents who are wondering how they're going to afford health insurance for their families, and to working people who are getting a raw deal.
Being a strong voice for the nonprofit community and being a voice for those who are without homes and those who are hungry and those who don't make enough.
And so that's a special thing, to have a politician who puts justice first.
And I have been thankful and humble as each step of the way she's gone into the Board of Education, to the County Council, and taken on issues that a lot of other people talk about, but they don't walk about.
She talks about income inequality, but she not only talks about it, she does something about it.
When you look up in the dictionary, think globally, act locally, you're going to find Valerie Ervin's name.
She was a legislator from Montgomery County, but she believed in the regionalism, that you couldn't live in isolation.
Because for her, the question of listening to everybody is not a question of charity, but it's a question of understanding that in a democracy, our fate and our destiny is intertwined with that of everybody else.
You are always willing to ask the question, so what if? What if? What if we recovered food? What if we advocated for higher wages? What would that mean? And it's that what if that I think God has put in your heart forever to ask that question, what if, that has made a difference in Montgomery County.
Valerie did not compromise her values.
You didn't lose your way.
She teaches us to speak from the heart and to speak truth to power.
And she had no fear of praising me when she thought I needed to be praised, and criticizing me when she thought I needed to be criticized.
Valerie was our leader in that tumultuous year. I admire her for that.
I've been involved in a lot of struggles with Valerie where her passion has been such a powerful force. I've sometimes been the object of her passion also, but I've never held it against her because, like Ike was saying, her passion is always in service of values of justice and democracy and solidarity.
Knowing that regardless of what is placed in front of you, you are always going to look out for the people that need you. You haven't left that promise now, you're just doing it at a different level.
I congratulate you for taking this big step onto the national, state and national stage.
Valerie has come out from the House of Labor, where she grew up, and out of the generosity of our heart, we decided to loan her to you. But now it's time for her to come home.
I cannot thank you enough for what you have done to help me become a stronger council member.
You have always put your mark and you have always led with your heart.
Thank you for what you've done for this county, for the district, for our state. More importantly, congratulations for what I know that you're going to do for many people throughout this nation.
Welcome back home, sister. The work has just begun, and the best, as somebody else has said, is yet to come.
I'm going to miss you like all heck, but I just thank you for the courage to answer the what if, and thank you for what you've done for nonprofits and for me personally.
I love you, I celebrate you, and I look forward to working with you on the battles yet to be fought.
It has been a tremendous privilege to serve the residents of the county for the past decade. Today I feel like I have come full circle, and I want to thank you all for your support and encouragement. It's meant the world to me, And there are some very special people in the audience who have traveled with me on my journey. I have never forgotten that I have stood on your shoulders as I have made my own path. I appreciate your friendship and your support. Together, we truly have accomplished some great things, and I know that the best is still yet to come. And in the words of Robert Frost, I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. So thank you all very much.